Hey guys, hello. What's up? I forgot to create an event also. Shit. It's fine. We'll start in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We don't need an event anymore. Yeah, seems like that. Did you guys? I don't know how many of y'all saw the Zomato video. Did you guys like the Zomato YouTube video? There's little extra data that was there, which was not on scenes, and also it's very difficult to obviously come on a voice and show you the stream of what I was trying to explain. Um, but again, a lot of people liked it, and it was a 1 hour thing. But I think no, it was easily explained on what should have been explained, especially with the unit economics. Awesome, awesome. What? A very weird article. You are saying that Goa has the highest COVID rate apparently. 50% positivity, 50% positive rates in Goa. But that's see how this is how numbers can be manipulated so well. 50% of what is the bigger question? Yeah, this is how numbers are. Yeah, the population is so low, but see how the numbers are manipulated so well. 50% of what? That is the bigger. This is, see, with numbers, right? You can do so much window dressing. Window dressing is called manipulation of numbers very well. I'll tell you how much cases are there in Goa one sec. Yeah, Goa, the total number of cases are 2,700 daily average. 2,700 daily average. That means 4,000 people are testing it. Out of that, 50% are coming and testing positive. So 2,700. Matlab kya hai? Matlab, dude, bomb. I, there's no words for this. In Maharashtra, there's 51,000 cases every day. These people are saying 55. I don't know. These news is just so that the click through rate should be high. Bangalore's positivity rate also goes up by 50%. So there was a new scam that a lot of people have unearthed. Some BJP guy in Bangalore had unearthed recently. Have you guys seen it? The bed scam. I don't know whether it's true or not. Again, I'm not a politically affiliated person. But this MP called Tejasvi Surya had recently come out with an article in Bangalore, and what was the art? Yeah, so not article. He came out with this video. It's been spreading on WhatsApp like wildfire. But he's basically he's an MP, so he's unearthing this thing where apparently if you are tested positive, okay, the BBMP here, which is like BMC, but the BBMP here will call you and be like, okay, we just saw your report. It says your symptom, you have COVID positive. Are you symptomatic or are you asymptomatic? That guy will be like, no, no, I'm not symptomatic. I can do home quarantine. I'm just sitting at home and not getting out. So the BBMP guy says, okay, cool. But what they do is they take a bed, they book a bed in this guy's name for 12 hours. Okay, they actually block a bed in this guy's name. So if I am COVID positive, they'll block my bed name in some hospital, and I won't even be there because I will be at home chilling and sleeping. And then what they do is once they block that bed, okay, because you can block it against the actual records that is there that you are COVID positive. So if anyone asks you, Shashank Udupa COVID positive, yes, please go look at the what is that ICMR list, or please go look at the thing. You will see that Shashank was positive on so and so date. So they blocked that guy's name. They blocked Shashank Udupa for 12 days. But Shashank Udupa is sitting at home. He's asymptomatic. But my bed has been blocked in my name for 12 days. Now, who comes on that bed? There are a lot of people desperate looking for beds. They're selling each bed for 40, 50,000. Apparently, there was one guy who was booked in 12 different hospitals because of this scam. His name was booked in 12 different hospitals, and they're selling the bed to everyone else. And that's what he was getting very scared in that interview, saying that what the hell, there are people dying here, there are kids getting, I personally know a lot of people getting orphaned, completely orphaned, where the mom and dad both have died of COVID. And just imagine the entire trajectory of that family, right? Entire trajectory of that family is going to be altered right now. Imagine growing up, suddenly one day your dad and mom both pass away, and you're just 14, 15, 16 years old. Your whole life changes completely. Your entire trajectory of you, your legacy, your kids after that is just screwed up to another level. But again, this had come out now, it's making a lot of rounds. I don't know whether this is true or not, but I wouldn't be surprised, because in India, anything can happen. There was another thing that happened in Bombay near Ulhasnagar, where this was some time ago, but I know this for a fact, that in Ulhasnagar there were people they were paying you. Okay, they would actually pay you, saying that, Acha, just tell the state government that you are positive, COVID positive, and they used to pay you for it. And they used to tell you to go sit in the hotel room for 14 days. They'll give you food, everything. They'll just relax with you, because the local politician has to take money from the center, saying that the Shashank Udupa is COVID positive. But in fact, in reality, I wasn't COVID positive, but I had to just stay in a free hotel room paid by everything. Again, I don't know whether this is true or not, but this is something that I had heard, and a very close person told me about this as well. Again, so many see, the thing is, India, no, there's always one thing is good about India, that we're very opportunistic people, right? Too much opportunistic people. How are my neighbors? My neighbors are fine. I think he came back home. Both auntie and uncle are back home now, safe and secure. Dude, that uncle goes to the gym every day, dude. I'm so shocked. He's 70 years old. Every day, 12:30, he's running on the treadmill. And when I go on the treadmill, when I used to go on the treadmill with him, he used to walk more steps than me. And I'm like, dude, what is this guy, man? Crazy fellow. And he's not some ex-military guy. He used to work in Vijaya Bank. So he's a banking guy. And he used to walk more steps than me. Either I'm damn screwed up in my health or in my fitness, or he's much better than me. Every day, like clockwork, he used to go. So yeah, his fitness is good. His fitness is good. But yeah, so many things coming up with this new COVID surge, so many issues, so many stupid things. And I feel very sad about this. The main reason why I feel sad about this is because, these are things that should be available to you. Like, for example, a bed should be available for you. That is like the basic thing that should be there when you're not well. Imagine if this situation actually happens to someone who's close to you, and your dad or mom is ailing, and their oxygen levels are going down, you're panicking. And then people call and say, nahi, beds nahi hai mere paas, sorry, there's no beds, pay me so much so amount, and then we'll give you a bed. Sometimes they don't even let you pay, they just be like, sorry, no beds allowed, please go away. And this is the basic thing that everyone requires and everyone should get in India. And it's just so sad, is because of someone else's greed, your whole family lineage and whole family future is gone for a toss. Yeah. So, and then I saw the Bengal riots happening. Matlab, how can you come out and do riots when there's COVID, dude? I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. Like, COVID chal raha, you're coming on the streets to hit someone and injure someone and, beat up someone. And if you get COVID and die, the irony would just be beyond me. Imagine that you go to beat someone and be like, मैंने उसको मार दिया, oh shit, मेरे को COVID हो गया. And then you end up dying. That's the most ironic thing ever. God, I don't know. This something weird happens in life. Everyone should just sit at home, relax for a bit, calm the shit down. Take the vaccines. Anyway, vaccines are coming now. I think in June, July, some vaccines aayega. Everyone will start getting some kind of vaccine or the other. So take it, relax, and then come back. Then go out and then go start hitting people if you really want to. Don't do it now. It's so weird, because you're going hitting people, you go back home, your entire family gets COVID, and you're like, shit, मैं क्यों मारने गया उसको? Very stupid. Yeah, and markets meanwhile are going up. That this is UP curfew got pushed up till 10th May. Everything else, all the markets, I mean, everything, all the other, there's riots going on, there's COVID bed scams happening, and market is like, you know what, we're all optimistic people. We don't care about all this. We are all, we only think about the future. We live in the future. Basically, the entire market is like, what is current PE? Okay, what is current situation? I am living 2 years into the future. ये सब corona वरोना जाने दो. Let me go directly 2 years into the future, and that is where the current market is living right now. right? The current market is actually living in the future. They are not worried about corona, or they have taken, what is that, they have taken corona's problem into effect and already they've absorbed it, and they're like, हाँ एक दिन हम लोग गिर गए तो we have understood that corona's, because of this 15% has gone down, चलो अभी हो गया ना, now let's make the market go up again. So today the market was not moving too much. It was 300 points up, but then do you know that the RBI governor came out and said he's going to give a term liquidity facility of 50,000 crores. So RBI came out and actually boosted RBI came out and actually boosted the entire economy right now with the Sensex also being boosted a lot. So they came out and said they're going to give a term liquidity facility of 50,000 crores, and all the pharma stocks went woohoo, like they just started enjoying. They're like abhi aage apna time aayega types. So all the pharma stocks are just chilling and enjoying. If you look at the pharma stocks that went up, this Lupin went up, Wockhardt Pharma went up. Then there are some weird penny stocks that I don't know. Pfizer went up, Marksans Pharma went up. Uh, Opto Circuits, 4 rupees. Why are they even showing it here? Sun Pharma went up a lot today. Sun Pharma, Torrent Pharma, basically all the pharmas with Cadila Healthcare, Metropolis. So all the pharma stocks were like, you know what, let's enjoy. Okay, apna time aa gaya. But some of the other ones like Morpin Labs fell down by 5%. Last 2 days it's falling down by 5%. So a lot of people who bought on FOMO would have regretted now that the market is going up 600 points and I'm going down 5%. Um, so yeah, so they came out and boosted the entire economy. Um, so today, basically, the pharma sector and the financials, the banking sector went up. So let me give you a quick update. The Sensex went up by around, where did that go? Went up by around 422 points. It was actually up 600 points. I think the last half an hour it fell down. It was up by 424 points, 48,677. Still 1,400 points short of who? For 1,000 points short of 50,000, which is what they hit two times. They've hit 50,000 two times and fallen down. Nifty 50 is up by 121, and Nifty Bank also still hovering at 32,700. So basically, if you have noticed, the Sensex isn't moving much on a weekly basis. Okay, daily I tell you, okay, it's going up so much, it's going down so much. But on a weekly basis, have you noticed that it is hovering around 48,000 to 50,000 from a very long period of time? At bot time, say it's hovering here itself, it's sideways, because what is happening is suddenly we'll see some good news happening. Suddenly some new result comes out and everyone's happy, but then suddenly COVID is like, acha, why you're getting so happy, wait, I'm coming back. That every time India becomes happy about something, corona comes and makes it unhappy a little bit, right? Indians were celebrating, yes, Kangana's Twitter account got banned, and then corona came and said, calm down, I'm still here, don't forget about that, don't go to Kangana, you should always be talking about me. So COVID is such a thing that wants to be in the news. It has it's just talking about COVID, COVID, COVID all the time. It's like this thing that wants attention so much. It's like an attention seeker, all eyes on me kind of a thing. Right. So it's just constantly. IPL got cancelled. COVID came there. No, COVID was saying, oh, IPL is one thing that people are enjoying from 8 to 11 o'clock. Let me stop that also. Right? Itna kya IPL bol rahe? Let me go find two people. They found one guy who went nicely to one of the hospitals. They caught him. They caught another wicket keeper. Wicket keeper was supposed to catch someone else. COVID went and caught him itself. So, see, anything that is an entertainment in this country has been stopped by COVID. COVID is like, only talk about me, nobody else. So I just hope that there is no new entertainer coming in the market. Any new entertainer that comes in the market, gone. COVID will come and catch you, right? And some entertainers, so Twitter only bans. So it's just like that. There's just nothing to do in the day. It's become like that. So what do? We find some entertainment in what? We find some entertainment in the stock market, and we see how people are reacting to a lot of things. Right? Elections was an entertainment, but abhi wo bhi band ho gaya, right? Now everyone's become serious. They're like, okay, chalo, elections sab khatam. We lost over there. Let's move ahead. Now, another news that we're seeing, that online pharmacies, e-pharmacy or online pharmacies, are seeing a massive surge in orders. Okay, they're seeing a massive surge in orders, and guess which medicine they're seeing a massive surge in? Stocking up on vaccines, yes, but obviously which medicines? See, if you're going to pharmacies here, there, everywhere, and trying to get remdesivir or Fabiflu or paracetamol, not paracetamol, but these two things, right? Fabiflu and remdesivir, for anything for COVID-19. they're not getting it anywhere. So what would you do? You would go online to these websites and see who has stock and let them deliver it for you. So Fabiflu and Doxy are two medicines that are seeing 40 to 50x increase in the sales in April compared to March. Okay, 40 to 50x increase in sales from April to March. Basically, these online websites are doing really well. Why are these online websites doing really well? Because I can't wear a mask and go to the medical store and tell them, please give me one Fabi flu. Because if I go there, if I go to the physical store and if I get corona over there on the way, something happens and I'm screwed again. Then there's no point. I have to eat that tablet there only and sit down there. So it is very sad that we can't go physically out anywhere. So now all the online players will start doing really well. So all the online players that you feel might do well in this period, especially for another 3 months. If you saw Adar Poonawala, what he said, Adar Poonawala said that till July we will experience a COVID, we will experience a vaccine crunch. Right, till June, July. Even now, if you go to COVID website, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm checking it every day. Galti se bhi there's no slot coming out. I thought at least, by mistake, some 2, 3 slots will come. I'll quickly go get my COVID vaccine. No luck, no chance, nothing. Right? In Bangalore, I'm talking about Bangalore. I don't know which other place has it, but in Bangalore, nothing has it. Sadly, I'm checking. So if you guys know any place that is giving it to 18 plus, please let me know. I will run and take it. But nothing is happening in Bangalore as well. So I'm quite disappointed with that. Now, there's another weird article which might do really well because of the coronavirus right now. Is that pizza delivery by drones soon as India allows experimental flights in India. So India has finally allowed experimental use of drones. Okay, they've got permission to use experimental use of drones to deliver pizza in India. I feel this will be a massive disaster if it's India, first of all. Right, India made drones with a pizza. Matlab, imagine I'm staying in the 15th floor, and the pizza is coming to me in a drone, and niche kids are playing cricket. They're like, free pizza chahiye kya? Fart, they'll hit the ball there, it'll fall down. They don't care about the drone. Free drone, free pizza, sab drone chori ho jayega, right? In fact, I would order the pizza, take the pizza from the drone, and take the drone and keep it in my house, and then sell it on OLX, and then make more money to buy 10 more pizzas. So I don't know how this is going to work, unless they have this system, right? If you try to touch the drone, we will taser you and you will get a shock treatment or something. I don't know how, because India में ये सब करना बहुत मुश्किल है. Even remember we also spoke about this, that in India, if electric vehicles come, right, and we have the charging stations in every place, right? The charging station be safe nahi hai, dude. मेरे को, I have more khatra on the charging stations, because they would just take it and go. Tesla autopilot will come straight in the middle of nowhere and stand and be like, this is the charging point, this is the super charging point. You look left, you look right, there is no charging station. Queue उठा के लेके गए 5-6 लोग, right? They're going to sell it somewhere else. So even Tesla, even Elon Musk will take 5 years to understand only क्या हो रहा है इंडिया में, कुछ ऐसा गायब हो रहा है मेरा सब चीज. So even he won't know what to do, right? For him to tackle Indian brains, it's going to take it's going to take a lot of time. At घर पे ही करो, that's the best. Nothing. Yeah, India is very different. A lot of foreign CEOs think that they can just land in India, take a flight, come to India, and be like, we are expanding to India. Oh, very good. Try expanding. Because anything you do in India, we have, and Indians know, they always prefer money over time. Okay, jugad over time. If it is it's going to take me 10 more minutes, but if I transfer money from my credit card to the Paytm wallet and then use that Paytm wallet to do this, I will get 10 points more. People will do that, right? People will do that jugad. I've seen so many people. क्या है ये अपना you remember Google Pay during Diwali last year? Google Pay during Diwali last year had this Rangoli nonsense that they had done. Rangoli nonsense that they had done. Okay. Now, एक Rangoli पे you get 250 rupees. Okay, एक Rangoli पे, once you get all of it, and Rangoli was obviously in shortage, you get 250 rupees. I know so many of my friends transferring money left, right, left, right, left, Rangoli mila kya, Rangoli mila kya. Then after that, another news came out that if you want Rangoli, you have to do bill payments. Okay, you have to pay your electricity bill or some other kind of bill. Everyone sub advance bill payment chalu ho gaya, electricity bill, phone bill, prepaid bill, 2-3 times they were paying their prepaid. I mean, it was. See, it was amazing from the effort of how they pulled it off. That was a beautiful marketing strategy. But my point here is that Indians will take the time off and work hard for that rangoli, very very hard. They will work extra hard. And what was that 250 rupees? It's not about 250 rupees anymore. It is not about rangoli. It is not about 250. The point is, maine kar diya. I will take that rangoli photo, put it on Instagram and show off to my friends, and then 10 people will message me saying, hey, terko rangoli mila kaisa, tell me how. And you will be like, I think, I did one transaction from 5 p.m. to 5:14 p.m. and then that is why I got this rangoli. And it is not about the cashbacks. Even though India loves cashbacks, India loves the feeling of cashback, not the cashback itself. If I go to Google Pay right now and scratch one card, I get 3 rupees. 3 rupees. The amount of time I spent scratching that card, I would have made 3 rupees if you calculate my time per minute, right? So waste of time. But the 3 rupees gives me a डोपामीन रश, एक वियर्ड सेटिस्फैक्शन मिलता है कि मैं बैठे बैठे 3 रुपए कमा लिया, मैं तो अभी बिलियनर होने वाला हूँ नेक्स्ट. सो लॉट ऑफ पीपल थिंक दैट यू नो I make 3 rupees or I make 5 rupees on Google Pay. I will. That's it. I have done the best thing in life, and that's I don't need to work at all. I'll just sit and do Google Pay transactions and get 5 7 rupees like this. So Indians love dopamine spike, and that is something that a lot of people are taking advantage of as well. Okay. Interesting, interesting. See, I'm telling you, if entertainment is over in the world, then whoever's doing entertainment is getting caught. So I'm slightly giving you guys entertainment. Now I'm scared. If I go out, I'll get. If COVID might come and catch me also, so I'm quite slightly scared. Yeah, Cred has now launched. What is that? If you go to the Cred app, they have something known as jackpot. Actually sit and do the spins, 10 spins a day. 10 spins a day per 3 4 jackpots you can play around. I know I'll never win because it's too good to be true. There's one jackpot that says that if you win this jackpot, you will get every iPhone for the next decade. Every time a new iPhone is launched, you'll get a new iPhone. ऐसा सब jackpots है. अभी मैं 10 times तो I will click, right? अगर गलती से मिल गया, but I'll never win. That's the best part. But I will still just, I'm watching TV and I'm just spinning, 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 spinning. So yeah, that is why Dream 11 does really well, or MPL is doing really well. You give Indians a way to make money, bete bete ghar pe. Okay, whether it is even 1 rupee you make them get sitting at home, Indians are extremely happy, right? That we're very 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 happy कि मैंने कुछ किया नहीं पर मेरे को 5 रुपए मिल गया आज. अच्छा ठीक है, मैं 5 रुपए अभी, if I continue this 5 rupees into 365 days into 60 years, I don't have to work ever in my life. So that is the logic people have, and it is not a good logic. Please go work and then you invest somewhere. Today, Deepak Nitrite's result is coming. I'm very excited for it because now I've taken one very risky position today. So I thought, I was little thinking yesterday. Um so I was doing some research on Deepak Nitrite's, what can be the result. So a lot of people are expecting the result to be good. A lot of people are expecting the net profit to come around 280 crores in the end. Why are people predicting? Now, obviously, I'm not telling stuff from thin air. Why are people predicting that the Deepak Nitrite result might be good? Is because Deepak Nitrite's major business in this is in this thing called phenol. Is in this commodity called phenol. Now, apparently, phenol's price in the last 3 months, Jan, Feb, March, has apparently gone up by 35%. The price has gone up by 35%. Now, if phenol's price goes up by 35%, then obviously revenues are more. Now, tomorrow, if the price goes down by 35%, me and you both can predict a bad market. That's the advantage in commodities. Whenever investing in a commodity company, even if it's Tata Steel, always track the steel prices because that is how Tata Steel's revenue is going to come out. Right? If the commodity prices go up, it's a bonus for you. If the commodity prices go down, it is sad for you. So a lot of people are predicting that the phenol things might go up. Let's hope TCS scenario doesn't happen. Yeah, I know that TCS scenario should not happen with this. Yeah, so a lot of people are predicting that it might go up, and if it goes up and it gives a revenue bottom line, which is net profit after tax for this quarter, if it's 280 crores, then according to the price to earnings ratio, it should be anywhere close to 2200 rupees. It's currently at 1900. 2200 is around 10-15% up. Okay, if the result is good. Now what I did was I took a call option for the future. I took a 2200 call option and I'm going to sit for the entire month and see what happens. All I needed to do is go up by 15% in a month. So that is a very risky, heavy position I've taken. Let's see if it pays off. So today's the result. So I'm just glued. No, I didn't hedge. That's why I said it's a risky position. High risk, very high risk. 2200 CE. I have taken call option. Um, very risky. But let's see, because one lot of 500 shares is around 20,000 rupees, and I'm just hoping that it goes up tomorrow. If it goes down, I have put a stop loss, obviously, out of the money, very, very out of the money. So that's what it's a risk. But the only thing I'm banking on is today the result comes well, and if the result comes well tomorrow, it should suddenly rally by 5-6%. I will take my money and run away straight, no questions asked. Tata, bye bye, see you. So yeah, that is why I said. So I'm very excited for today's Deepak Nitrite's result. Whenever it comes, I'm waiting for it. But whenever it comes, I'm going to be glued. Um, if you look at Adani Port's result, stock falls after muted Q4 result, unexciting FY22 guidance. Okay, so Adani Port's stock fell because the again look at this. The company's March quarter results are lower than some analyst expectations. These first, I want to find out who these analysts are. Okay, then I want to go talk to them. And then be like, tell me one thing, why are you an analyst expecting so much in life? Is there nothing else for you guys to expect in life that you're always expecting high results for everyone else? Matlab, do I run the company so I can grow, or do I run the company so that analysts would feel, acha, is bar thoda expectation hurt nahi kiya, this guy was a good fellow. Imagine, right? Imagine it's my dream one day to run a company that is an IPO company. Okay, it's my dream. I want to run a company that is an IPO company. Now imagine I'm the CEO, and we're sitting in the quarterly meeting or the yearly meeting. Okay, and we're sitting in the yearly meeting, and they'll be like, okay, what is the sales target for this quarter? Should we grow by 8% or should we grow by 10%? And the CEO will be like, you know what, just give me 1 second. He'll call the analyst and be like, आप कितना expect कर रहे हैं पहले वो बताओ, so we will work according to what you are expecting, because what I do doesn't clearly matter at all, right? एक तो मैं करूँ, I'll get 8%, but you are expecting 10%. You will put my share down by 6%. So who's losing? I'm losing 6-7%. My net worth goes down. But that is exactly what's happening in the market right now. Okay, I'm just giving an example, but that is exactly what happens in the market right now. People are working hard, CEOs are working hard, they're reducing their debt, they're actually growing the stock. But whenever result comes out, okay, whenever result comes out, every time you see this, either two things you'll always see: net profit goes up by so and so percentage, and uske baad you will see that analysts are beats market estimates or fails to exceed market estimate. Like only two things: it's either beating their expectations or fails to impress. I think Kotak Bank was fails to impress. Ek to Kotak Mahindra ne itna bada bank banaya, but he's still disappointing people. So India is a country that has a lot of expectations. Analysts have even more expectations. Matlab, you are, even if you're Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, there will be one person who will be like, disappoint kar diya isne. He's not a good fellow, right? After making billions of dollars and making such a big bank like Kotak, which is so respected, no scams out of Kotak till now, but see, market is still not happy. It is never happy. So that's why I'm actually scared. Like my dream is to run a company that is an IPO company, but I'm so scared because मैं कुछ भी करूँ, it is very difficult to perform. It is very difficult to perform quarter on quarter. Every 3 months you have to perform at your A game. You have to perform at 100% capacity. It's like your Virat Kohli always hitting sixes and fours like ABD. But one day you don't perform, or one quarter you don't perform. They'll be like, "Arey," and the worst part is if you perform for 3 months, if you perform for 3 quarters, then the fourth quarter they will expect you to automatically perform even more. So even if I perform well for the fourth quarter, they'll be like, इतना अच्छा performance नहीं दिया इसने, which is again very disappointing. But this is what has happened with Adani Ports. Okay, and by the way, do you guys know what happened with Tata Chemicals? Did you guys read the Tata Chemical news? ओके, आई या सोसाइटी में बहुत आंटी लोग होते हैं. No offense to aunties, but the analysts are currently the aunties in the stock market right now. They're just constantly saying, you know you're bad, you're bad, you're good, you're good. Matlab, if the world was so nice and rosy and everyone was happy, then life would be something else only. Everyone would be millionaires, everyone would be sitting next to the big bull, and you will be a mini bull, and you will be a calf, and you will be on cow. Everything will be normal. But ऐसा नहीं होता है. It is very difficult to do that. I'll tell you what happened with Tata Chemicals. This is quite interesting. Okay, 1 second. ऐसे ही कुछ हुआ था, अभी इन लोग का रिजल्ट आया. Look at this. Tata Chemical fell down by 8%, guys. Tata Chemicals fell down by 8%. And I'll tell you why it fell down by 8%. Hmm? The company reported an 85% drop in profit after tax. Okay, it fell down 8% because it got such a big drop in profit after tax, which was 85% drop. Okay, why this happened? And they're very clearly saying that this is a one-off thing. Okay, it's a temporary issue, it's a write-off. Okay, it's a write-off that has happened, and we are doing this write-off. Okay, and because of that write-off, this is like this is not because of some fundamental issue that has happened, but this is basically a write-off that has happened. Okay, now the board has also recommended 10 rupees a share, also like dividend of 10 rupees a share. But everyone is like, fails to beat estimates. But it actually, in fact, if you actually look at it, their top line, which is their revenue, actually grew by 6%. Right, the top line actually went up. So Tata Chemicals, if you look at Tata Chemicals result, their top line went up, but their bottom line fell down because they had to do a tax write-off or something like that. Now, because of that one anomaly of a tax write-off, the share price went down by 8%. Now, see how bad that is. Right, but I look at it as an advantage, and I'm like, cool, it's going down by 8%, but nothing's wrong. In fact, the share revenue has gone up more. Then that means tomorrow, in the next quarter, it'll go up by so much so percent. You should be happy about it, and you will go up, right? It's very stupid. It's very weird. But yeah, this is what happens with market expectations versus market reality. You know what people like? Those memes that keep coming out saying expectation versus reality. This is exactly what it is. Expectation versus reality. Okay, now I'm tired. I'll take a few people up. Ask to speak if you guys want to speak. And don't run away when I'm asking you to speak. You don't get corona while talking to me on the phone. Yeah,
Hello, what's up, man?
everyone is here. Hey Ronak, what's up?
Hey, I'm fine. How are you, bro?
Hello.
Hello, is it audible?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, yeah, now.
Yeah. So, my question here is, I was reading about an interview of Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
And Mark Cuban, those and other players, they were like, don't diversify your portfolio, either put it in two or three stocks and just wait and watch. And some of them, like the other investors, they say, diversify so that you don't get in loss. So, what do we do in those situations? Either we, diversify or should we not?
Who are the people who told you diversify?
No, like this generally, like people say, don't put in two
Correct.
stocks, do two three stocks, ज़्यादा loss
So
होगा,
I'll tell
so
you
let it
what.
be in 5 to 10 stocks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Most of the common people, right, or common man, or people who don't have money, always prefer to diversify because I can't take that kind of a risk. Okay. Now, if you already have billions of dollars, you can do two stocks, three stocks. Do one
Yeah.
stock. No, how does it matter? You have so much money. But for people who, for them, 10,000 or 15,000 rupees is their life earnings, I will definitely not put under one stock. So it is always good practice to diversify. Never not diversify. Always diversify. The only difference is how much to diversify. Now that is the actual game. But apart from that, diversification was 100% चाहिए.
Cool.
110% चाहिए.
But then we you say to fundamentally
You and
select
me talking
stocks,
about it.
like you Shashank, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, you tell us to pick a stock which is finance fundamentally good. If we do that, can't we put like all our money in two to three stocks?
I mean, ideally, you should do that. Okay, but tomorrow again, see now I have three stocks that I like. I fundamentally strong stocks. I put them into that, but then
Yeah.
it's growing, it's growing, it's growing. Okay, see if you had just put money in three stocks last year. Okay, assume 365 days ago when I was talking about this, you put money only in Lotus Labs, Subex, and Deepak Nitrite 1 year ago. Okay, and if you put three only in these stocks, you know how much money you would have made? You would have made a lot of money. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Like,
Perfect.
correct, perfect. But do you know
Yeah.
what happens in the future?
No, like we
Do
can't
we
predict
know
the
what
future,
happens?
right?
Can't predict the future, correct.
Yeah.
Now suddenly दीपक नाइट्राइट का ऑफिस में या गोडाउन में आग लग गया तो कुछ फेनॉल बर्स्ट हो
Correct.
गया और आग लग गया या सुबेक्स का आईओटी में हैक हो गया राइट, और लॉरस
Right.
लैब्स ने एक और कोरोना का वैक्सीन उसको अपने आप को दे दिया एंड फुल वैक्सीन हो गया पूरा उधर, समथिंग लाइक दैट, राइट, एनीथिंग कैन हैपन. सो व्हेन यू आर टेकिंग दैट काइंड ऑफ अ रिस्क वेयर देयर आर ओनली थ्री थिंग्स, एंड वो थ्री थिंग्स में ऐसा कुछ गड़बड़ हो गया, योर एंटायर पोर्टफोलियो विल फॉल डाउन बाय 33%, right, because your
Massive. Yeah.
allocation now is 33, 33, 33. So would you want to take that kind of a risk? Exposure risk I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's too
No,
much
right?
risk. Yeah, none of us can afford that.
Especially for your life savings, 30,
Yeah,
30,
exactly.
30%. Quite
Yeah.
risky. I would rather take, okay, the more logical approach here would be to take five stocks at 20% each, or
Okay.
maybe seven and eight stocks ka average. Eight good stocks also you can find. Five good stocks, or five also I would say slightly risky, 20%. But eight stocks, good enough. 8 to 10 is like a perfect portfolio. Max 15 if you're a very high investor. Like if you have 1 lakh, 2 lakhs to invest, you can put 10 to 15. But 10K upar, if it's less than 1 lakh, don't keep it under 10 is what I follow.
Cools, man.
Okay, cool. All done.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Done, done. Thank you so much.
Cools, man. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ronak.
Chalo, bye bye.
Ronak was damn cools, man. Two cools. Okay, let me take. Oh, there's another content creator here who's very doing good job on. Hey,
Hey,
hey Anish, hey Manshu.
Hi, Shashank.
Cool, man. Tell me.
Yeah. yeah, can I go first? Sure. Okay, you go. Sorry. Shashank, I wanted to ask. So, like, how
Hmm?
you've made this small case. I also came across there are some portfolio management companies who put up
Hmm.
a small case with a fee. Now, at least
Yes.
for newbies, is it
Hmm.
worth, or how can we evaluate those? Because for me, I would like to
Very good question.
only consider them if I can make money after the fees and the STCG or the
Correct.
LTCG
Correct.
factored
Correct.
in.
Very good question. Very, very, very good question. So I'll tell you what. I'll give you my own example. I'm investing in one of those small cases called Capital Mind. Okay,
Okay.
it's I think Deepak Shenoy, quite famous guy. So I'm investing in one of their capital mine momentum portfolio. बोल के कुछ है, but the minimum there is I think what 1 lakh to invest. No, no, 50,000 this was. Now the thing here, how is the thing goes is, they're saying that 3,300 rupees for 4 months. If you want 1 year subscription, you have to pay 12,000 rupees. Okay, chalo, assume I'll pay 12,000 rupees. Now, it all depends on how much money you're putting in. Number one. Okay, so assume if I'm putting in 50,000, okay, in that 50,000 portfolio, I'm putting in 50,000, but I'm paying 12,000 rupees a year, okay, that means already 20% I have to recover in a year, which is just going in the fees. Okay,
Yes.
Himanshu
Yes.
must. Yeah, can
Yes,
you hear
so
me?
yeah, that's exactly what I was calculating. After the fees and
Correct.
also the STCG and the whatever charges,
Correct.
if I
Hmm.
make, then it becomes worth because I would have to put in, and this fees would gradually reduce once my chunk increases. But my chunk would
Correct.
increase probably at a later stage, not right now.
Correct. Then it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Then it
So,
doesn't make
are
sense.
there any other PMSs, say, in case someone who's looking to start with a decent value of, say, 1.5 or 2
There
lakhs?
is. So
How to
look
evaluate
at
such PMSs?
see, there are some PMSs on capital, not capital man. There are some PMSs there that don't take a monthly subscription, but then what they do is they take a percentage of your total invested amount, 1% of your total invested amount. That is more better for you
Okay.
because it's a percentage, right? It is
Yeah.
not a fixed value. So if you put 50,000, 1% is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Himanshu, I can't see
So,
you on stage. You're like John Cena, dude. Like you just disappeared.
I'm here. Also,
Okay,
want to
okay.
know how can we evaluate this such PMSs, because I'm also tracking a few PMS players, but I just want to know how do I evaluate before I take a decision to enter.
So you have to don't look at the back tested data, look at the live data since when they've been live, and are they beating the markets on a consistent basis, and the results and the reports that are coming, whether how much ever returns they're giving, are they good enough or in line with what you want? So Capital Mind used to give 25-30% returns. I'm happy with that on a yearly basis. No issues. Because I want to automate some of it. I don't want to keep tracking every single day. But my small cases also perform approximately the same way.
Yes,
Correct.
yes,
So you
yes.
see, if you have time in your life, you do it by yourself, but take inspiration from other people. Go to Capital Minds blog and start reading up about different things. They have a beautiful article on, but again, that's also paid. So many things are paid now. It's very difficult to get free access, including me. Even I'm struggling on that. But it's always good to just keep reading a lot. One very interesting thing I'll tell you, right? If you want to keep ahead in the game, every day see what are the bulk deals that are happening. Every day see what bulk deals are happening.
Yeah.
Okay. That will give you a lot of insight into kya ho raha hai before you even come to know. You will come to know what is happening, and not superstars, Mohan. You can just see bulk deals of anyone. A lot of funds also are buying silently, right? So every day look at the bulk deal. If some big fund has gone and picked up some stake, you'll come to know. Money Control itself tells you there's on Money Control only there is bulk deals. You can go look at what is happening on Money
Yes,
Control
Money
itself.
Control, Trendline both have bulk deals. I've seen
Bulk,
that section.
block, everything you can check. Because what does that mean? That means a lot. See, now there are some scam also that happens there. Don't get into that scam. There are some bulk block deals that are a little scammy, right? You'll see some penny stock getting a bulk deal, right? Like you know, there's this Vikas Ecotech type getting huge bulk deal. Don't look at all that. Just look at recognized names, right? Don't look at some weird names. A lot of weird names that will come up, but just look at the big names. And if you look at the big names, you should be okay with that. But
Yeah,
bulk
I
deals
saw.
definitely.
Yeah, I saw that. But what one thing also which I noticed on say Trendline is, so for example
Yeah.
with Nazara, which I was looking to get into
Correct.
because I understand the online gaming segment, and they show the
Right.
transactions that have been done. So just by Rakesh Junjunwala or any fund, they keep hedge.
You can't see me. My time is now.
Hello.
Disappear, Himanshu.
No, I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, a lot of this big investors before they enter, they sort of hedge by doing intraday in single rupees because their investment in crores. They average it
Hmm.
down and then they enter. Because even when I
Hmm.
look at a good stock and I go to the trades, there are so many
Hmm.
buy sell on the same day that I notice at different prices. This is on trend line which I have seen.
Correct. 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 How does it matter?
Uh,
How does it
yeah.
matter?
Okay. Okay.
Why are you bothered of what price they've got it at? Oh, उसने 50 पैसा कम लिया. How does it matter to you? Take few examples, no, which have happened in the recent past. Damani bought India Cements at 120 rupees, if I'm not wrong, or little before 160, 70, 80 rupees पे खरीदा था. Then it went to 120. Now it is at what? What is India Cements at right now? Much more than 120.
Yes.
Okay, look at Rakesh Junjunwala's Tata Motors. He had bought Tata Motors. He had kept it again for, he had bought it at 150, 170, went up to 300. Correct?
Definitely.
So how does it matter whether on that particular day they've averaged? If they're going to stay there for a long period of time, then you buy. You know, how does it matter? Imagine this. You do you agree to this one point that Rakesh Jhunjhunwala and Radhakishan Damani on a yearly basis their portfolio is beating the equity returns, beating the
Yes.
market? Yes or no?
Yes. It does.
They have 10, 15 stocks max, out of which
Yes.
five will work, five might not work. It's okay, it's market. That's how life is. Some things work, some things don't work. Only if you just replicate what Rakesh Junjunwala buys, you will still beat
Yes.
the market. Even if you buy it after he discloses 2 months later, you'll still beat the market
Yes. Yes.
on a 365-day perspective. Now,
Definitely.
don't expect that just because it's Rakesh Junjunwala, he can never have a loss. Correct?
Now, definitely, I got what you're saying. Also, final thing, I know I've taken a lot of time. Is there somewhere we can share this PMSs and probably you could just review the current performances?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you tell me what were you saying?
Is there somewhere we can share some small case PMS names and you could review the performances?
I could, but I don't have so much time.
Okay.
Ideally, I could, but उतना time नहीं है मेरे पास. To sit and review. I would rather suggest. I've taught you guys so much,
Yes.
right? Why don't you guys come and tell me, Shashank? We have found three good. Now there are some hundred small cases. Maybe 100 small cases. चले जाओ and find out what is good, what is bad. It doesn't make sense for me.
Definitely.
You find out what is good. You come and tell me, Shashank, this is good. I think this is good. I think that is good. I think this is bad. I think that is bad. You come and tell me. I'll be happy about it.
Definitely, that can also that will also be good.
Awesome, man. Cool, cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Himanshu. Yes, Anish, go ahead.
Hey Shashank, this was one of the most funniest sessions, and I'm someone who watches a lot of CNBC, and I never imagined market updates can be as funny as you make it, like every damn day. So
So there's only some
kudos
days
to
I'm
that.
funny because there's no entertainment
No,
outside now. It's just boring.
today, dude, like every minute you were dropping bombs. You could, I was checking the chat. People were like loving it. Okay, I'll get back to my question. This is something that I get every day or every session. I get two common questions, and it's related to crypto. So I wanted to know how you would answer this. One, as you would see the frenzy around Dogecoin, it
Yeah.
started from $20, and I've been constantly getting questions of can we invest, should we invest, how much should we put. My reply was, if you have throwaway cash, then you can play around, otherwise definitely not, because there's no utility. That is my answer. Then
Correct.
second question, let's assume there is a crypto ban. I don't know, I've been checking the updates, I don't know what's happening really. What is your escape plan, or where would you, because some people say, oh, I will shift it to a hard wallet, but even though we shift it to a hard wallet, if we have used an Indian exchange to purchase the crypto, the track is still there. So the government still knows that Anish has bought X amount of Ethereum or Bitcoin. So what is your escape plan, or a plan? Let's not call it escape plan, a plan. So yeah, thank you.
This is for Bitcoin and Dogecoin. If what do you mean by escape plan? Just reiterate that part.
So if they tell us that holding crypto is no longer legal, but I still want to
Hmm.
hold it because I believe in Ethereum and Bitcoin. So how would you tackle this?
See, I'll tell you what. Okay, in India, if you buy 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh worth of Bitcoin, Ethereum, they won't even come and do anything to you. First of all, right? The bigger problem is if you bought 1 crore of Bitcoin, then they always make an example of the big guys. If they had to go put all the people in jail, the number of crypto users are in millions right now in India. Correct? Now,
True,
a
true.
lot of
That makes
people
sense.
are telling me that I will transfer it to my friend in US and he will keep it. That doesn't work because it's all tracked. There's no way to
Exactly.
do it. The only way to be completely safe is to send money to your friend in US and he buys it for you. Or you send money to his family here and he buys it there, which is actually also not very legal. It's like Hawala,
Exactly. Yeah.
right? But that's the only way it can never be traced back to you, the actual
There,
way you look at
there's
it.
there's actually one more way. We can do P2P. I can send you money for pizza, and you can send me bitcoins. I mean, you can
Yes,
track that
yes,
transaction
barter
as
system.
crude, or yeah,
Yeah, but again, that's the thing, right? It's too much. But again, they never do anything for people who are small. Yeah, they only catch people who are big. To
yeah.
make an
That makes
example, the
sense.
government won't put its activated resources and then figure out the put manpower on it and be go against go through entire Anish's Bitcoin portfolio and be like, हाँ finally पता चला इसने 3,500 रुपए उधर छुपा के रखा था. Yeah, that, that
And
that
there are
doesn't make sense.
millions of us. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that guy who's in that job only will be like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm out. I can't. I did so much effort for 3,500 rupees. So they would rather go for the HNIs and the big guys who are spending crores and crores, and they will go catch them. How do you find out who's doing crores and crores? Very simple. Go to their bank account statement. They will do a clean filter saying how many people have transferred to Wazir X and what is the quantum of transferring. Anyone above 1 lakh, उसका पूरा list निकाल दो. ओके
Yeah.
एंड डू HNI बेस्ड लिस्ट 1 लाख के ऊपर 10 lakhs के ऊपर 50 lakhs के ऊपर 1 crore के ऊपर सबका लिस्ट निकालो then they will start. That's how they do it. That's how you do keep the data and find people.
Okay. Okay. On a curious note, what's your hunch? Do you think there'll be a ban, or where are we going?
Don't know, man. They keep changing. It's like they're so confused in life. Now they'll be like
I
ban,
know,
then they'll
right?
be like no ban. Then they come back and say वापस ban करेंगे, फिर बोलेंगे नहीं ban करेंगे. I don't know. It's just better to buy it and sit silently and keep it in one corner and then
But
don't show it at all.
yeah, the Wazirix guy is really pushing updates every day. The Nischal Shetty on his Twitter is really pushing for positive regulations, but I don't know if they're even listening to him.
No, the crypto guys are lobbying hard and they're also spending a lot of money, and that is why I'm scared, right? Because it is not proven yet. I'll literally tell you, I'm not even kidding. Like Coin DCX people are reaching out to me on all channels saying, please do one promoted post for us on CoinDCX. They're just spending a hell lot of money on everything, right?
True.
And they're ready to pay whatever you ask them for. If I go ask them, give me 1.5 lakhs, I'll do a promoted post, they'll pay me that. That is exactly
Yeah.
what's happening right now.
They were on the IPL ads also. That's like shit ton of money. I was
Yeah, I'm gonna
wondering.
just stay away, man, from these crypto people. Maybe once it gets legalized, I will do whatever is required. If I want to promote them, I will see it first and then promote, or I'll get aligned with them. But I'm not gonna align anyone with respect to cryptocurrency right now when it is not certain by the government. Because tomorrow, imagine I align with them, I become, the video goes viral, I become damn famous, etc., etc., and then suddenly कल ban हो गया and they'll be like, चलो example बनाते हैं ये influencer को इसको पकड़ो. Shashanko, he was an influencer, right? बहुत बोल रहा था crypto, Dogecoin, आजा अंदर. They'll take me inside and go. Then they will go through my addresses. They will find out my money. Then they'll put fake money in the news. Even if I have 3,500 rupees, they'll be like 3.5 crore rupees he had hidden somewhere in Australia or something like that. All that nonsense I don't want to get into, right?
Oh man.
So it's
Yeah,
better to
makes
just stay
sense.
away. Don't put your face on something that is going to get banned or let it get legal. If it's legal and tomorrow they say it is completely legal, okay, then I can think about, okay, now I will have to go, because even I have to go find a good crypto company to work with, right? Even for myself. So I will use it first, and if I like it, I will talk about it. If I don't like it, tata bye bye, see you.
Awesome, awesome.
Because India
Thanks
does that.
again,
They'll
dude, for
always
making a
make
laugh today.
examples, one example in each department. अच्छा इन्फ्लुएंसर
Yeah,
डिपार्टमेंट में वो दो लोग को उठाओ, इसको एच एन आई डिपार्टमेंट में ये दो लोग को उठाओ, एक पॉलिटिकल कनेक्शन वाले को भी उठाओ, सब उठाएंगे. They'll just take one person, make 5 photos of that person, and you're finished. Your reputation's gone for a toss. क्यों चाहिए
yeah.
इतना stress life?
Your reputation is down, and the government becomes holier than thou. I think that's what they intend to do. Anyways, thanks a lot, Sashank. Super
Yeah, awesome,
nice
awesome.
session. You made us all laugh, which is very much needed in the times that we are in. So thanks again, man. See you.
Okay, bye, man.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Anish. Awesome. ओके गाइज, आई एम टायर्ड नाउ. बस बहुत बोल लिया, 1 घंटा हो गया. चलो ठीक है, कूल गाइज. एंजॉय टुडे. इट्स लाइक अ वेरी नाइस कूल्स डे. Have fun. Can't believe it's a bloody weekday, but have fun and enjoy. Okay, चलो bye.